just incredible performances by so many of the players. Rory, 4 points out of 5. It was time, Paul.
It was. He was absolutely brilliant, etching out. I love the passion he showed last night. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it just shows you how emotionally engaged this team were and what it meant to them. I really can't tell you enough, and how impressed I am with what Luke has done. Everything we've done before in Europe, and a lot of it's been excellent stuff. He's taken it and moved it to another level again. It's just brilliant to see, and he's dreamed it up and brought things forward. And it's great, and we got a great bunch of players there. We got a young team with 3 of the top 4 players in the world. We got young players now coming into the fore, and this experience, even though some of them mightn't have had a brilliant Ryder Cup, the experience of playing at home will buoy them going forward in their own careers and for future Ryder Cups. So we're in a much better place than we were this time 2 years ago, Nick, when we were licking our wounds and whistling straights.
Okay, let's hear from one of the victors in Justin Rose. He's alongside Tim Barter right now.
Justin, thank you so much for joining us. Try and describe what it means to you personally and this team to win the Ryder Cup.
The highs and lows of winning the Ryder Cup are just so far away from each other. As an individual, you win a tournament, you take it in your stride, you don't get too ahead of yourself because you know that this game of golf is tough. Or if you lose, you try to wrap it up in some type of learning. That doesn't happen in the Ryder Cup. You win, you feel like a hero. You lose, you feel like zero. To win and celebrate with this group of guys that I would say bonded so hard, not just this week, but from about 2 weeks ago. We came here for a practice trip, and we had an opera singer on the first tee. We all had freaking goosebumps on this first tee 2 weeks ago. Played Wentworth as individuals, but felt like we had 11 brothers already on the, around us. It's just been a really collective team effort, and I think we were unbeatable in the team format. We came out strong, we never looked back. They threw everything they had at us, and it wasn't enough this time around. We never underestimated our opponents either. They were freaking good golfers, man. They're all top 20 in the world. They're all studs in their own right. But the culture of this team is incredible.
Personally, 1.5 points out of 3 for an old boy. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, man. I played as hard as I could out there. I was in a couple tough matches against some tough competitors. Canley, hats off to him. Pun not intended. He had a lot to deal with this week, obviously with the crowd and what have you. He's a tough guy. He threw everything at me. I threw everything at him today. That was a good match. Obviously, JT and Jordan yesterday, that's a lovely scalp. Me and Bob got stuck into that one, which is amazing. And obviously, an epic moment having keeping the red off the scoreboard on day one, having that whole team around me on Friday evening. So yeah, some personal highlights for me, but it all adds up to this. It all adds up to celebrating as a team.
Just finally, one question. What does it feel like to have this many people willing every single putt into the hole?
It's something that you got to learn to balance, because you want to hold the putt so much because you know how fun it's going to be when it goes in, that you kind of got to not try as hard. The moment Tyrrell kind of explained it to us a couple, 10 days ago, we were all talking about it. He's like, yeah, you want to hold putts in the Ryder Cup, but if you try too hard to make them, they don't go in. So it's a real tricky balance when you've got all the energy, and because the crowd sense it when you've got a big putt, and they let you know it's a big putt. And it's just, you've got to kind of tread that fine line. But obviously, once you get the hang of it, it's unbelievable.
Really appreciate your time, Justin. Enjoyed this thoroughly.
Thank you, Tim. Cheers, man.